just departed and we are en route to Orlando, Florida. Yeah, I am a man, 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 man. Yeah, I am a man, 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 up in the air. And I run around, round, round, round the suntown and act like I don't care. So when you see me flying by the planet's moon, you don't need to explain if everything's changed, just know I'm just like you. It's the colors you hate. Ha. Colors you hate. Colors you hate. Ha. No need to be sad. Ha. It's the colors you hate. Ha. Colors you hate. Ha. Colors you hate. Ha. So I pull this switch. We're going to Orlando to see the UNC Tar Heels play the Baylor Bears in the Russell Athletic Bowl. And then we're planning to go to Universal and Disney World. Yeah, Disney World. Kind of like as add-ons, as fun little trip add-ons. But yeah, really excited about this. This is gonna be fun to look back on like later in life. Alright, we made it to Florida and we've made it to the hotel. We were up in the room and we got checked in, we got all settled, and now we're back out here. We're gonna head to Disney and see what's going on down there, see if anyone has like a ticket that they want to sell so we can just walk in and see how it is before we go tomorrow morning. And if we can't get in, we're just gonna try to find a place in Orlando to eat dinner. We're just kind of like explore Orlando. Alright, so we just entered Disney and it turns out you can't really come out and check out Disney without going to Disney. So we've been roped in by Sir Walt Disney himself and we are now boarding the ferry boat over to Magic Kingdom to buy tickets. And if you look very far over there, you should be able to see Cinderella's castle. We're in Disney World, so he had to change his watch to the Mickey Mouse. Alright, we just got out of Stitch's Great Escape and now we're headed to Mike Wazowski's Comedy Club. So everything of this is in Tomorrowland. Alright, we just got out of Haunted Mansion, and years ago when I came here, I don't even remember how old I was. What do you think, like 6? They got me to go on that, and I was like so excited for the 2-hour wait, and then we got in there, I started freaking out. So I just went back there, like faced my fears, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And we did Space Mountain earlier. So now we're headed to the Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is one of my favorites. Like, it's probably one of the best rides in the park. Very well done, and we're on our way there, going to Adventureland now. You were in the vlog, is that what you're saying? We just got off Pirates of the Caribbean. They changed it so much since we last went on, and it got better like by 10. It got 10 times better. And now we've kind of like done everything we want to do tonight, and we're trying to like make our way, kind of wander out of here because it's getting really late. It's like 12 o'clock. But I think we don't really have anything that we want to do tonight left. So that's good that we got all this done, and it's not really crowded at all. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. The actual date is December 28th. Yeah, 28th. Well, technically 29th because of the dates. But it's like 80 something degrees and Disney World decided to make it snow here. So it's like, snow is falling and this is definitely the happiest place on earth. Alright guys, we're back from Disney and it's super late. We grabbed dinner like at McDonald's because it was like 1:30 and it's like almost 2 now, and we're gonna have to be back at the park in the morning. So everyone's asleep right now. I'm gonna end not the vlog, I'm gonna end day 1 of the trip now, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys, it's day 2 of the vacation here. We've just got up and got ready. I just got out of the shower and got dressed. My dad's in the shower right now, taking like a quick shower. And we're gonna try to find food and head over to the parks. Alright, we're on the way to the park for day 2. After that, we're gonna be headed to the Russell Athletic Bowl, where Carolina plays Baylor. That should be a lot of fun. Football and Disney in the same day. And we should sleep well. We slept really well last night. Went to bed at like 2, and now it is 8:13. We are headed to the park and hoping to have a great day just like yesterday. Alright, we're in the park. We're headed to It's a Small World, and it's really not as crowded as I thought it was going to be. But it's still really, really early. We just got off It's a Small World. That was a good ride. They let you videotape in there, so I did get some footage from that. And now we're waiting for Winnie the Pooh to show up so I can get a picture with him. He's supposed to be here in like, what, 10 minutes? Right under 10 minutes. And then we're gonna grab some lunch and head over to Space Mountain for the second time. Alright, I just met Winnie the Pooh, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was the first in line, probably waited 20 minutes. You're never too young for Winnie the Pooh, one of the greatest. He doesn't get a lot of recognition though, so now we're grabbing something to eat before Space Mountain, and then headed back there. It's getting crowded, like it's getting busier, I guess. Still, like, there's room to walk. Think like, not as crowded as the North Carolina State Fair. So we got to Space Mountain thinking we had fast passes, and like walked by like a 4-hour wait line to like get to the fast pass entrance, and we swiped our little cards and they're like, you have fast pass for 11:30 p.m. and we thought we had 11:30 a.m. So now we're going to see Mickey and get our picture with Mickey, and we stopped by the souvenir shop, got a couple of souvenirs. And then after this, we'll head to the Buzz Lightyear ride because we have fast pass for that. And I think you're supposed to like spin around and like shoot the bad guys and stuff like that. So that should be like an interactive ride. That'll be a lot of fun. But right now we're waiting to see Mickey. We just got our picture taken with Mickey, and I wasn't gonna videotape it, and I didn't videotape it, but I probably should have, because last time I came was like over 10 years ago. And when I came, it was just like the mascot suit, and like Mickey didn't talk, Mickey didn't interact with you that much. But this time it was like an animatronics thing, and it could talk. Like it did a magic trick for us. Like it was like pick a card, any card, and like it was really, really cool. And Mickey interacted with you like he was the actual person. So that was really fun, really awesome. And the wait time was like half of what it said it was. So now we're kind of like walking about, round and about. I'm trying to find Shelby a souvenir for her, and then we're gonna ride the Buzz Lightyear ride. We've left the happiest place on earth, Magic Kingdom at Disney World, and the Buzz Lightyear ride was so much fun. It was like a little game where you shot at things. Blake kicked my butt. I don't know what he hit. He must have hit like the lucky target. He had way more than anybody else. Yeah, we're headed back to our hotel to kind of regather for like 20 minutes, and then we're headed to the Citrus Bowl, that's what the stadium's called? Yes. The Citrus Bowl for the Russell Athletic Bowl to watch the Tar Heels play football. A lot of people in the park were from North Carolina. That was really cool to see. Like everywhere you turned, I was seeing like state hats, UNC shirts, Charlotte shirts. So that was really cool to see. But yeah, really, really fun time at Walt Disney World. We'll be going to Universal tomorrow for Harry Potter World. But before we like actually got into the park, it's like crazy just to think about how big of an idea this was, how big the park is, and how it all started with like just one idea, which is crazy to think about. And now it's like this huge corporation entertainment park. And I think that's amazing, and it brings so many people together from all around the world. We were just looking at the license plates in the parking lot, and we were seeing Utah and like Massachusetts and Ohio, and that's so cool that so many people from all around the country and all around the United States come to this one location.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm Blake Gooding, Seth's brother, doing a little bit of vlogging for him. And we are currently about to pull out of the hotel parking lot on the way to the bowl game, Russell Athletic Bowl, going to see our Heels play the Baylor Bears. Should be a good game, should be a lot of fun, high energy. Still feeling a little tired from Disney, but we've all rejuvenated a little bit and are getting ready to get back out there and have full energy to cheer on the Heels.
It's not the same shirt.
Huh?
His shirt ain't licensed, I promise you, Blake.
I've never seen so many like bootleg like bootleg t-shirts. There's guys standing like outside selling liquor out of the coolers. This is crazy. Yeah, we can go.
What you got? Am I tripping? Hey! For having no vision. My prediction. Say what? I'ma be on top of the world.
We made it back to the hotel. The Tar Heels took a tough loss tonight, but we had a good day, right? Everyone had a good day. It was fun going to Disney World. That was fun. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow to go to Universal and primarily Harry Potter World. And if Blake could get out of my spot, I could get to bed. But this is the end of day 2 of the trip. Day 3 and the last day of our vacation. We've just checked out. Everything's packed and ready. We're on the way to Universal Studios now to go to Harry Potter World. Everyone's really excited. Everyone in my family has read the Harry Potter series at some point, and we all really enjoyed it. So now it'll be fun to like go and experience the stuff. And I hear it's like pretty realistic, and you really feel like you're at Hogwarts and at Diagon Alley. So hoping this will be really fun. made it to the park, we got inside, and now we're kind of walking through towards the Harry Potter World thing. I feel like 50% of the people here are here specifically for Harry Potter World, but you still have, it's like in the back corner strategically, so you have to walk through entire Universal Studios. Definitely not as organized as Disney, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more space. There's probably not, but it just feels like that. Not that crowded. It was coming in. They didn't really like organize it that well. But headed to Harry Potter World now. Alright, we're in Harry Potter World and it's like 10 times better than expected, but we just went into like the dark Diagon Alley. What's it called? Nocturne Alley. And it's where like the dark witches and wizards go. And like, I found a skull in there because I've been wanting a skull just to like put in my room, like a little like decorative skull. And we went to buy it and like the guy ringing it up was like, hand me, can I see your wand? And I handed it over, and like that's like the worst thing you can do as a wizard. So we had to be publicly embarrassed. Blake had to run around the store acting like a gorilla, I think, and then I had to run around the store screaming, "I'm a pretty princess," 3 different times. So, I don't know. It's really interactive here. It's really fun. I think there are like little spots where you can move your interactive wand and like make magic happen. And that's really cool. We've done it a couple of times, so I think we're gonna do that for a little while and then ride some rides.
Like, there's clothing advice.
We're all exhausted and our feet feel like knives have been thrusted into them. Universal, it wasn't like Disney, that's for sure. I'll give Disney 5 out of 5 stars, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I'd probably have to rate them on a 10-point scale if I was going to rate them both and compare them.
What would you say Disney was?
Disney's at least an 8.
8 out of 10. What'd you say Universal is?
6.
I guess he's being a little generous. I guess my feet hurt maybe a little more than his too. It was just really unorganized.
You gotta give Universal credit for the rides. The rides.
Yeah, the rides, it was an experience. It wasn't even a ride. It was like a movie screen and they blew air at you, and the Harry Potter rides were really good. And like you would go upside down, and it was kind of like a mix between a roller coaster and a thrill ride. And that was really good, but the wait times were absolutely incredible. And the wait for everything was so long. Like the butterbeer, like if you read Harry Potter, butterbeer is like a really popular thing that Harry and all his friends drink, and they sell that there at the park, and it's really good. And the line, they had like little kiosks set up like throughout just selling butterbeer. The lines were insane. I mean, like 70 to 80 people just lined up at one kiosk, which is amazing to me. But one of like the insider things that we had read, or like the tips for Harry Potter World, was that to go into like a little restaurant and get butterbeer from this specific place, like the specific restaurant, and that was a lot faster. So that was one good thing. All right. I got back last night at like 2:30, and I know this vlog is like really hard to follow from like going to Universal on, so I'll give you like a little recap of the Universal day. Basically, we went to Universal just for Harry Potter World, and apparently that's what everyone else did because the place was freaking packed. But not to discredit Universal, they were setting record attendance numbers. So I feel like if we'd have gone on a day that wasn't as busy and crowded, it would have been a lot better experience. Even though like I still had a great experience, a lot of the time we spent in Universal was just waiting in lines for Harry Potter rides or waiting in line to get butterbeer or stuff like that. So to me, the experience wasn't as good as Disney. It didn't even rival it. But maybe we'll go back another time and where it's not as crowded and it'll be a lot better. I don't know. Yeah, basically the whole trip was just to go down there and watch the football game, and everything else was kind of just entertainment and like fun things to do. And we were only supposed to go to Disney like one day, the day of the game, but then we ended up going the night before the game and then the day of the game. So we had a lot of fun in Disney. We did almost everything we wanted to do. We did everything we wanted to do. We almost did everything in Disney. And then the day after the football game, we went to Universal. So that's kind of like a basic recap of the video. I didn't vlog much, and I didn't like this as vlog. Like I didn't talk to the camera as much in Universal, just because it was so crowded. And if I'd have picked up a camera and like started walking, I would have bumped into 100 people. So after we were done in Universal, we ended up going. The Universal has a little mall complex outside of the park itself, and we were walking through there trying to get something to eat before we drove all the way home. And Blake loves Moe's, so we walked into Moe's to try to eat, and we're in line, and the people in front of us are like, "Is that a mouse up there?" And like above the Moe's sign that's above the grill, there were like mouse running across it. So when we saw that, we just got the heck out of there. And like at that point, we were so tired, we were just ready to get on the road and get into the parking lot and like get towards home. So it was kind of a rush, and we were all tired. But yeah, the drive, we were supposed to stop for food like an hour in, and then we realized how tired everyone was. So me and Blake like took a nap for like the first 2 hours of the drive. And when we woke up, we ended up grabbing like Arby's at night, like right before they closed. And then we just drove all the way home. We got home at like 2:30. But it really was a really fun trip for the amount of time that we spent in Florida. It was like a 3-day trip, and we had a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend doing it if anyone else out there is like thinking about going to Disney. It is one of the best vacation spots I've been to in a while, because I haven't been since I was like, it's been 11 years. So it was really fun to go back and kind of experience all the things that you kind of remember. But that's it for this vlog. Thank you for watching. I know it's like a 3-day vlog. It's really long. I don't know what the footage is going to look like, if it's going to be 30 minutes, if it's going to be 10. So thanks for watching either way.